Hello, hello, hello. It's time for another update. It is day 99. We just claimed this Demon Lord key. Not sure what I'm going to do with that, but it did just cap me out on keys after I just burned one, so I'm going to have to go use that. Originally, like yesterday, I was like, oh, not that much has kind of happened, but honestly, actually a lot has happened in the last 24 hours. So, what have we been doing? I fully committed to farming 2x regeneration in the Fire Knight, and if we look at how many points I'm up to, 7,000. We got almost double, not quite, but almost double the second place person. So we're definitely going to win this tournament, which is nice. We'll pick up some relentless artifacts from that. But that is not the primary reason we've been farming so hard. The primary reason is, of course, because I really, really want a bunch of really good regeneration sets. First and foremost is getting Artak, and then Delaja would be good in regeneration, and if I could make a really, really nice regeneration Broadmaw, that would be good too. Honestly, I think like Delaja plus Broadmaw in really nice regeneration gear could be such an overpowered combo, just because of like the Delaja's counterattack. Every time a Lizardman is hit, she'd be counterattacking, healing herself constantly, throwing up a bunch of stuff. The thing is I don't know where I'm actually going to use that combo right now, but I think it would be cool. Anyway, so, with that being said, we have farmed a ton of regeneration gear. So, I haven't even looked at all this stuff. Here's some new pieces here. Ooh, HP resistance accuracy. That's a good one. HP and resistance. That's flat. But that being said, I have farmed a bunch of really good pieces. So, one of the things I did is I built a team in HH Optimizer. Hold on. Oh, you guys can't see that yet. Let me swap over. Let's hide raid. There we go. So I've been running like possible builds to put Artak in, and to see if what we've been able to do with all the farming we've done is going to get us a good build, and it has. This is the build we can run here. I wanted to get him over 185, or actually really over 183 speed, because once he gets the speed bonus from the allies dying, that'll put him up over 200, which is going to be great. And then he's very tanky, 77,000 health, 2,800 defense, and enough resistance, 227 resistance and 210 accuracy. And this is before we consider area bonuses. So I think this build is honestly going to be fantastic. And pretty much all of these pieces are new. Well, the boots are the same boots he's already in, which are those amazing boots we rolled before with the HP Ascension, and the triple roll in speed and all that kind of stuff. You've seen that before. This is probably really tiny. I'm not sure if you can see this. But either way, we picked up some really nice pieces. Yeah, we can make a really, really good build for Artak, and I'm super excited about that. That being said, I'm a little nervous because when we switch to that build, it's going to be a pure survival build, and it's going to rely only on HP burn to deal all the damage. And our HP burn is not fully booked yet, so it only has a 75% chance. So I'm kind of thinking I might want to wait until we book this out before we actually switch his build. And one of the reasons for that is also like there's no content I'm currently locked behind that I need to switch his build for at the moment. We have a Spider tournament opening up in about 10 hours. So I'm probably going to blow all of my energy on Fire Knight today because it does reset in 10 hours. So hopefully we can burn all of like the login energy and like this kind of energy and quest energy and all that kind of stuff in Fire Knight today. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that Spider tournament or not after that. Like on the one hand, it would be good to start working on just more accessories and leveling champions and stuff. On the other hand, I don't know. Like I have these champions I need to 6-star. Honestly, who is the next 6-star? Do we still go with Delaja? That's the question. We're stuck on... maybe we do go with Delaja. Well... You know what I need to do? What I need to do is I need to see what kind of builds I can get after I put... like if I use the HH Optimizer and like equip all the gear on Artak and then don't let it take that gear off and then try and rebuild Delaja. And... Broadmon, see what I can do with there. I mean, the only thing she's really going to help me with is Faction Wars. Maybe we do Maybe we do focus on Arbiter next. So maybe we do the. Sorry, I'm kind of thinking about this and making plans as I talk about it. Maybe I do just do the Spider tournament, and level food, more food. The thing is too is now that I think about it, I don't want to take Delaja. Well, maybe we farm enough. That's what we're probably gonna do. We're gonna farm until she hits level 50. We'll farm Minotaur until she hits level 50, which she's almost there, right? So we're not going to finish her masteries getting her to level 50. But then we'll be in a position where we'll just keep her where she's at, and we'll wait until the next champion training event starts, and then we'll make a decision whether to do Delaja or Arbiter next. I think that probably makes the most sense, to be honest, at the moment. And that way we can get the legendary books from the champion training event. That's what I'm really thinking about next. I'm not sure when that event is going to start, but we do have the fusion starting soon. I mean, it feels like there's a champ training event like at least like once a week or maybe every other week. So that's one of the most reliable ways to get legendary books on free-to-play accounts. So as you can see, I've leveled up a lot of food to level 3-star. I need to start taking some of these 3 stars all the way to level 30. So that we can just feed them and do the 6-star thing and take them all to 6-star. But yeah, I think we can make good progress on that event when it eventually opens. Another interesting thing is I got another Shadow Bow Turlac. This is the most common rare, I swear. I'm like wondering if he has boosted rates. I've literally summoned 4 of him for Sylvan Watchers, which I guess is good because Sylvan Watchers is going to open up at some point, and he's not a bad champion. So, but I was just like crazy because I pulled like 7 shards to finish the Forge Pass yesterday, and I got another copy of him. What do I have to do today? Yeah, I have to pull 10 more shards. So that's, yeah, I don't know, just kind of funny. But we're not going to really work on any of those until we actually get like a date on Sylvan Watchers. I'm not really too fussed about that. Honestly, since we have the Dark Aethel too, we can probably make this get through the boss of Undead Faction Wars. Even though that boss is pretty hard, it might be worth leveling her up a little bit. Even if maybe, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll take her to 50 or something. But to help get us through the Undead Faction Wars. So that we don't need to worry about Sylvan Watchers, since we'll already have everything else. But yeah, okay, so that's on my radar. I think that's the plan. We're going to blow all the energy in Fire Knight. I basically used all the energy I had booked. So I don't know if you remember, but I had like literally energy from like 20 days ago that was still in here from the like daily collection things in the shop. I've blown through all of that. I've blown through like all of my monthly energy stuff. I've blown through all of this. Any energy I could find anywhere I've used. And so now we're kind of getting to the point where we are starting to use gems, and I think I'm still going to keep doing it, honestly. We'll see how much I can get done, because obviously I can't farm overnight. This is the last day, and once it's done, it's done. But that regeneration gear is going to be so helpful. So yeah, that's the plan. We will try and use all our energy before it resets. Then we'll farm Delaja's Masteries. Then we'll probably just solo farm Spider and level up more food. In terms of quests, I mean, it doesn't really matter. We can do everything pretty much. Do we have any faction war bosses? No faction war bosses. We had the Force boss in Clan boss today, so I did not get the 1 key. We're gonna, or not get the 2 key. We're gonna 3 key it again, which is fine. The other thing I want to tell you guys. So stun set, right? While we've been farming all of this, all this regeneration gear, I've picked up some decent stun pieces. So we have a few in here. That one's mostly HP. One of them, yeah, look, we got a double roll speed on that guy. We got a speed accuracy on that guy. We've got, look at this one. This one's really nice. Speed, accuracy, and HP main stat. That's good. I have a chest in here that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, look at this one. Double roll, speed, defense, crit rate. This is perfect. I mean, it's a blue 5-star, but still, that's about as good as we're going to get right now for for our Zephyr Sniper. So then we also have a boot. So yeah, so moral of the story is I also looked at my Zephyr Sniper builds, and I can build like a 230 speed Zephyr Sniper with enough accuracy, like 200 plus accuracy, to land her skills on cooldown, and put her in Sunset. So I think I might do that at some point. I think I'm going to, maybe tomorrow I will work on that build. Today, I'm just going to focus on farming Fire Knight, and that build is going to enable us to start trying to push through Doom Tower hard waves. Now, Bommel is the first boss on Doom Tower hard, so it's going to be tricky to see if we can even beat him. We probably can't. But at least we can get a shot. And I think we're basically going to be in a position where we just put Zephyr Sniper in that build and we just run it over and over and over again until she has super good RNG in terms of landing to stun. That being said, I am going to rework her masteries. I'm going to give her Fearsome Presence to get that 5% extra chance of landing the stun, which should help a decent bit. And then, yeah, well, I'm thinking, do I put her in the support tree? It probably makes sense to put her in the support tree. I wonder if... no, it doesn't count as a debuff. Let's just... Oh, yeah, no, okay. Artifacts, yeah. So, I'm curious... Yeah, I'd probably put her in the support tree for the extra accuracy and the, like, Evil Eye and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's kind of interesting because that'll give us a core team to help push through the waves. I think if we can get Deacon, Broadmaw, Zephyr Sniper... Artak, of course, and then I'm not sure who the last one's gonna be. Maybe Arbiter. Honestly, I need to get my Arbiter like tricked out in a really nice regeneration build as well, and then she could be a hyper carry as well for dungeon content and stuff. I think that might be a good team to get through the waves, and we can just keep running it over and over again until we get the right RNG. Yeah, I'm thinking about that, but that's one of the side benefits of farming a bunch of Fire Knight. I think I've also picked up a little bit of Savage gear. I haven't really been paying too much attention to the Savage exactly. I know this is a nice piece for a defensive nuker. Did we get any other like really nice pieces? I mean, you got some like 6-star blues with crit damage and attack. Nothing that like blows my mind, I don't think. Crit damage, attack, defense is not bad. Defense, crit damage. Honestly, we keep getting like nuker gear or like defensive nuker gear. Speed, crit damage, HP. That's not bad. The attack percent on that's kind of interesting, but oh yeah, no, another attack percent. Crit damage. Oh, here's one. This one could be really good. Crit damage with a crit rate. That's always nice. It's a 5-star, but still. Crit rate, speed, attack, that's good. Yeah, so we've got some decent Savage gear. Did I get any attack chest plates? Not really. I got the 6-star speed with attack and crit rate. This is actually a really solid boot. Can't complain about that. Sure, it's only a rare, but attack percent, crit rate, and speed. Because bottom row stuff is hard to get good pieces because you have the you need to get the right primary stat. I mean, to be fair, you probably want attack percent instead of speed in Savage, but that's less true for low-level accounts. We did get some attack percent stuff here. We got attack. Look at this one, actually. This one's not bad. Attack percent, crit rate, crit damage. That's solid. Yeah. So anyway, well, yeah, we'll be able to make some interesting builds. Oh, shoot. I'm going to need to do a gear cleanse soon. Look at this. We've almost filled up all our artifacts. I have so much, like, garbage in here, though. Like, literally, like, gray nonsense. So, yeah. Some side benefits to doing all that Fire Knight farming. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, we can claim this stuff. Is any good? In terms of stuff to work on today. Oh, actually, one more thing. I did beat. Well, I can't see it. I did clear up to stage 6 or up to stage 5 on Iron Twins in the Void. The Void boss. I'm not sure I want to spend the energy farming low-level Iron Twins up here, but like the Void boss provides like 100 something these, you know, gold or silver things or whatever. I mean, it's double the rewards, right? So stage 5 is going to provide like 150, which is almost as good as farming like stage 15. You don't have the chance for essence and stuff. But I figure, you know what, screw it. If at the very least I'll farm it on Sunday because it gives the double rewards. So I went ahead and did that as well, which is kind of nice, just to get some additional increase in stones. Actually, you know what? We should go ahead and let's go ahead and summon these. We've got 9. Kind of annoying. We're gonna have to summon them one at a time, but let's see what we can get. Harrier. Let me just double check, make sure the wish list is good. Is this who I want in? I think it is, actually. I think I might turn Genbo into a mischief tank and counter to Head of Wrath as well for Hydra at some point. Preserver! I thought that was Valerie for a second. I was almost excited. Bogwalker. Marked! Oh, I thought that was War Maiden. I wouldn't mind getting a marked. That'd be a nice champion to pull. Oh, it's an epic. Tyrell. Probably never going to get Tyrell. Almost certainly will never get Tyrell. Tiger Soul. I thought this was going to be Soulbond Boyer, which actually would have been nice. I want to get a Soulbond Boyer at some point. She's a good champ. Good rare. Wagonbane. Damn. That's a 5-star soul. I'll have to get a Wagonbane someday. Guardian. This guy is actually super good for Knight Revenant's Faction Wars. Because he can block debuffs and remove debuffs, which is really helpful for getting through the Valk Wave. Templar. Okay, this is actually interesting. That was another thing I totally forgot to talk about, but that reminds me. Templar, here. Oh, we already had a 1-star. We also have a 2-star. Templar is the solution to Bommel. Templar can solo Bommel. I think Cold Brew has a video of Templar literally soloing Bommel hard floor 90. So he's definitely on my radar for top priority in terms of champions to rank up. The problem is that like I need really good regeneration gear. Again, why we want to farm regeneration gear so bad. You need really good regeneration gear to get Templar to solo Bommel. Although honestly, maybe I should make him a top priority. The issue is, like, by the time I get him ready, Bommel's going to be done. And so it's like, it's one of those situations where when you get stuck in the content, like, leveling up a champion to solve that problem, not in content in general, but in Doom Tower content, leveling up a champion to solve that problem, like, doesn't really work because by the time that champion is ready to go, the Doom Tower rotation has changed. You don't need that champion for like 3 more months. I mean, it's not that it won't be useful, but it's like I really need to be thinking about like, okay, where am I going to get stuck in the next version of Doom Tower? And that's kind of why we've been thinking about Delaja so much, because it's quite possible that we get stuck on the Scarab boss in the next version of Doom Tower, because the other bosses are what? Griffin? No, not Griffin. It's Nether Spider. Artak's gonna wreck Nether Spider. We need that dog for Nether Spider though, the freeze dog. It's gonna be Nether Spider. It's gonna be Frost Spider, which I think Frost Spider will be fine. I do want to get another Armor Gear leveled up. It's gonna be Scarab, and it's gonna be the Magma Dragon. So if I think about where I'm gonna get stuck on those, there's a good chance we get stuck on Scarab, although if we can get Artak in a really good regeneration gear, we might be fine. And there's a chance we get stuck in Nether Spider? Frost Spider could get stuck, but honestly, Frost Spider isn't the worst. Like, you can just get by with Armor Gear last hitting the boss to block the revive without even needing to land the freeze, as long as you can keep yourself alive. Yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, Templar's on the list. Okay, I just keep rambling and going on and on and on with my plans. I think that's going to be it for now. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Cheers. Hello, hello, hello. We're back with another update. It is day 100, and we got a Void Shard for logging in. Here's our shard collection, by the way. 168 Ancients, 40 Voids, 13 Sacreds. I got a Sacred, I think, from Clan Boss last night. So yeah, what's been going on? Well, first off, let's check our Altar of Souls and see if there's anything interesting in here. Nope. Jizzo's kind of interesting. I picked up another Fury Stoker, actually. I have 2 of these now, or 2 or 3, something like that. Oh, look, it's Hound Spawn. That's a little tempting. I'm not going to get it. From Ancient Shard, or Mystery Shard the other day. Cool. Yeah. Well, speaking of the Altar of Souls, there is something interesting going on. We have a new tournament. So I told you yesterday that the Spider tournament was starting today, and it has started. And interestingly, the top reward is 20 Soul Essence, which is kind of nice. So that's basically enough to get a 1-star blessing on a legendary champion. In my case, I'm not sure what I want to spend it on, to be honest. I was thinking about going for an Arbiter Blessing, but now I'm kind of like, I don't really know if I need an Arbiter Blessing. I'm almost more tempted to focus specifically on just getting souls for Artak instead. But yeah, got that going on. Let's go ahead and check the market. Nothing in the market. Interesting. Okay. I haven't really been buying a lot of food because I haven't been leveling a lot of food recently, but we are doing one-man Artak plus food teams for Spider 20, so we're leveling everything up there. I decided I'm going to start working on Templar, just leveling him up, getting him ready. He probably won't be ready for this Doom Tower, but I should get him at least, honestly, I should get him to 4-star and maybe start even farming masteries when it's appropriate, just to get him ready for eventually doing Bommel, probably on the rotation in like 3 months. But I think in 3 months we're still going to want him to do Bommel because we're probably not going to have anyone else. And he can solo it, so yeah, that'd be good. Other things going on, we have CvC starting here in about 8 hours, so we're pretty much not doing anything at the moment. We're just chilling, waiting. We collected our 3v3 tokens from yesterday and save them so that we can use them once it starts. As you can see, I've been logged in for a little while already, and that's going well. What else? Oh, Fire Night tournament ended, and we got first place on that. It wasn't even close. So that's cool. We'll go ahead and... Actually, you know what? Let's collect this. Let's see if we got anything interesting. I actually completely filled up my artifact storage for the first time on this account. I had to go start cleansing stuff, and honestly... oh, that's another thing we'll talk about. Hold on. Let's check this Relentless gear in a second. Where is Relentless? Here we go. Did we get anything interesting? HP accuracy, crit rate, HP attack. Okay, not horrible. HP accuracy, or actually that's flat HP. Accuracy, defense, not bad. Give me crit rate on this. Ugh, flat defense. Does have a speed substat, but flat defense is rough. Chest. Attack percent, res HP, not great. All right, give me speed boots. HP boots with speed and crit rate. I don't hate this, actually. HP is a better stat to get in boots. You get more value out of an HP boot than you do out of a speed boot, but typically if you want a character in Relentless, you want them to have a ton of speed, so you kind of prioritize that stat. But if it rolls decent speed rolls, this could be a decent piece, to be honest. So I don't hate it. Cool. All right, well, we got that going on. What else did I do? I've been farming a little bit of spiders to get this crit damage amulet, but I don't think I'm going to roll it up, to be honest. I think we're just going to stick with the one we have for Artak already. This is a really nice amulet, to be honest. And when we switch to his Regeneration build, this kind of style amulet with these a bunch of resistance and accuracy rolls is going to be way better than that crit damage one, so... Yeah, got that going on. Okay, the other thing I want to talk to you about, we have an artifact enhancement event starting here in about 9.5 hours. So probably won't be able to do this tonight, but tomorrow I think I will level up some gear and see if we can get some rewards there. The main character I'm interested in building, well, I'm torn. Part of me is like, should I just bite the bullet and rebuild Eris so that we can make a more reliable 2-key for Nightmare? Might do that. We'll see. But more importantly, what I really want to do is switch Zephyr Sniper into that stun build that I already talked about. So I think we can get her in a really nice stun build and redo her masteries. And since we don't need her for Spider anymore, I think she's honestly going to be excellent for Doom Tower waves. So yeah, planning on redoing that. Even though I really can't make that much more progress in the Doom Tower, I don't think. I did make some progress on hard Doom Tower. We got up to floor 5, and then I got stuck here. I think there's a few things that would help us a lot in terms of difficult wave progression. And one of them is what we just talked about, Zephyr Sniper with a stun build and enough accuracy that her A1 actually can put their skills on cooldown. Honestly, like, even getting to stage 5, I've already just been like... Essentially, I just queue up the run and I press RSL Helper after I've finished like everything else for the day, and it just runs over and over and over again. And it might take like 15 runs before it finally gets the perfect RNG to actually beat the stage. But it works, and it's like whatever. It doesn't require any effort. It's just running in the background while I'm not even paying attention. I don't even have the tab open, running on my other computer. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that. And Sunset's perfect for that because yeah, sure, it's RNG, but sooner or later you run it enough times, you get that beautiful RNG where you just land the stuns over and over and over again. And you get through the wave. So that is the plan for Zephyr Sniper. The other thing that's going to help a lot, honestly, is Broadmaw is just way too squishy. He's dying like really fast in the waves. And this is just because like when we originally built all our team, you know, we constructed it in such a way that we kind of were not really letting the waves take that many turns because they were relatively squishy, like Dungeon 20 waves. And when they did take turns, they were going for Shield Guard. But the problem is these hard Doom Tower waves have some big AoEs that can just chunk down Broadmaw really fast, and then he doesn't get his HP back up quick enough, and he's just way too squishy. So I think I want to build him into a hyper carry, like Regen, super tanky, survivable, reviver, speed booster, CC champion. And that means probably putting him in really good regeneration gear with enough accuracy and resistance and HP and defense to just stick around. And of course, some decent speed too. One issue with that is that it would compete with the gear I will eventually want to put onto Artax. So I don't know. I have to figure out how to do that without ending up in a position where I put all the gear on him and then I have to take it all off to put it onto Artax in a little bit. But that's definitely something I'm interested in. That being said, I think we're going to get stuck on Bommel anyway. So I'm like, maybe we'll just build Zephyr Sniper and we'll just see how far we can get. But yeah, that's definitely something that's on the radar. I took Delaja up to 50 like I said I would do. I don't know, it was just a couple of runs and farmed a little bit of masteries. But we're just leaving her there. I'm not sure who's going to be next, Delaja or Arbiter. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't really decided. But honestly, maybe even the dogs. I do really need the dogs. The freeze from this dog is going to be so important for helping with the Nether Spider on the next version of the Doom Tower. I want to be able to freeze those spiderlings so they don't counterattack me when I hit them. So yeah, interested in getting him up. Actually, he's not booked too. Maybe I'll book him during this CvC. I'll have to think about that. So yeah, I don't know. I've said all this like a bunch of times. It's none of this is new. For some reason I thought the Sylvan Watchers was going to be a little bit farther away, but apparently we're getting Silver Watchers like the patch after next. So I need to start thinking about leveling up my Sylvan Watchers rares. Fortunately, like I mentioned yesterday, I have a bunch of those Turlac whatever champions who's actually pretty solid. This guy Shadowbow Turlac, is that his name? Yeah. So I might have to actually start leveling him because Sylvan Watchers is coming up, man. So I need to get ready. But you know, we'll just take them all to like level 30, take a couple level 40. I don't think it'll be a problem. Do I have any other rare champions for Sylvan Watchers or just those 4? There's no uncommons. I think I do have Margrave. Oh, and I have Kate. I have all of these. Interesting. This is actually an interesting ability. Attacks all enemies has a 30% chance increasing the cooldown of a random... Oh, it's one random skill on each target by 2 turns. Some of this stuff I feel like could actually be kind of interesting in arena, like arena defense, because like yeah, sure it has low percent chance, but like if it lands, it lands. You know what I mean? Like you put this on, I don't know, like I don't know how people would feel against hitting into a defense. I think they might be surprised because I think a lot of people don't know what champions like this actually do, and then they can end up in a situation where their skills end up on cooldown. But yeah, anyway, it's an interesting concept. So yeah, maybe I'll build her out. Actually, to be honest, she would be great for helping CC the waves for Faction Wars now I think about it. So if I still have one, I'll have to build her out for Faction Wars as well. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We have the clan quests resetting tonight in 7 hours. I would love to be able to win this classic arena. Oh, I'm actually in second place. So we'll have to see if maybe there is a possibility of winning this tournament or just placing in the top 3. And if we can do that, then we can get the clan quests done for that. The other one that I'm going to definitely take an eye or keep an eye out for is the get the last reward in an event, because we have a fusion warm-up event right now. So these are super easy. So I'm going to, try and I'll be on right when it resets and try and snipe the tournament one if I think I can win that. And we'll try and snipe the claim the last reward from an event, because that one's basically going to be free during this fusion warm-up. And if not, we'll go for the traditional, speed and defense in 3v3. 3v3 reset did happen yesterday, by the way. We stayed in Bronze 3. I still haven't really tried to get any higher than Bronze 3. It's something I want to do eventually. I'd love to get into Silver, like I've said, so I can get some of these accessories. And honestly, I should, well, I don't know. We are going to make the push. That's the thing, is like I say I should, but the reality is like other than Fire Knight, we're going to be farming all of the dungeons with food, and getting higher in 3v3 mostly comes down to leveling champions. So I think we're going to be fine, actually. RTAC is so crucial for like getting a bunch of champions leveled up on this account, but we just ran into the issue of the last few days since we've got him. We've been going so hard on Fire Knight, which was great, but it definitely didn't mean we got to level a bunch of food. So yeah, that's the plan. One final thing I'm interested in also is expanding my champion storage. I have a ton of 3-star champions ready to go for the next champ training event, and a bunch of 4-star champions as well, to be honest, for champ training. But I'm kind of running out of space to get more, especially when we get the Forge Pass missions to like summon 10. I'm like, I have to feed them away, which I really hate doing because it's not very efficient. Fortunately, we don't have one of those today. But I think it would be kind of nice to get some more slots. So I bought 10 more slots yesterday for 120 gems, and I'm tempted to buy some more. We have 2,500 gems, so we actually didn't burn that many gems, even though we farmed so much Fire Knight, just because I was mostly burning through all the energy that I'd stockpiled over the last like month, like from this energy, right? So I don't know. I spent a little bit on champ storage. I might spend some more. Maybe we'll see how it looks after the next champ training and see if I actually have enough food, or I don't know. As we go forward, we'll have to decide on that. But anyway, that's on my radar. I also want to upgrade this stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. The thing is, like, I don't know if I can get enough gems to get enough value out of this before we hit the point on the account where like leveling 6 stars is purely just a champion training thing, as opposed to actually caring about any of the new champions that we level up, which happens, at endgame. That's kind of what happens, is like you end up just leveling a bunch of random garbage just to get books. So, okay, that's going to be it for real. I will see you guys in the video tomorrow. Have a good one. Cheers.